And welcome to the third installment of making a game in Corona SDK for today. So this is actually part 28. It's just the third installment today because I'm having a particularly focused day where I'm trying to get the map stuff done so that I can start working on procedural generation. It's one of the last big sections of the game. So that's what the plan is, and if you're just somehow jumping into this one, go check out the history. And there's a playlist that has all of the stuff that I've been working on. And you can see everything from the beginning, so you can follow along. There's also links to the GitHub where you can get the code and other stuff, so go check it out. Anyway, let's get right back into it. So where we left off was just minutes ago, was that we got things sort of working, but sometimes when you walk into a different map, for instance, this one works correctly, but then if I walk over here, let's find out if this does. Huh. Yeah, so that works correctly in that direction, but if we go this way, it's wrong, which actually might just be a mix-up of left and right. So we gotta figure out what the deal is there. Why things are getting mixed up. So let me just double check the left and right stuff. So if you're on the left, previous X columns. Okay, so the top, previous Y equals rows, so that means previous Y was here. Has bottom means previous, yeah, so has top means that your previous Y was here, which is number of rows, which means that you need a top to make them connected. Okay, so left has left, previous X equals columns. Yeah, that's right. Do we do this correctly? Has left. It's going to be a 1. Yeah, if it's at left, it's over here. That looks right. So all that stuff looks right. So why? This is from right, from left, from top, from bottom. That all looks correct. So the question is, why are we getting placed on the wrong thing? Let me go over here. Oh, this is annoying. Just want this line that I had cut out. Now we're gonna put everything back. Okay, so let's print this stuff again. So we have our previous map name, previous meta location. Let's go print. Meta. That's fine. Yeah, so the error is either that we're sending the wrong data or that we are figuring out where you're supposed to go based on the wrong information. Oh, there's a few different things that could go wrong. I also want to make sure that we can actually read this thing, so I'm gonna go set our font size lower. think that's right. We shall see if that works. What else do we have? Okay, this will tell us if the data is wrong. Well, let's just go see what happens. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that we get these. So what we're going to do is we're going to say if I'm just trying to think of a nice way. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go like this. Just for right now, I just want to make sure we have an exit because it's really annoying when we don't. Wow, that font size is tiny. Well, let's make it a little bigger. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Well, that's weird. How are we seeing current data and not seeing previous meta? This is saved. It's also generating a map twice, which I don't like. That's so weird. Why are we not seeing that? What the heck is players items coming up for? Oh, there we go. Previous meta. Okay. Oh, that's because it doesn't navigate. Yeah, it's coming through a different navigation. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I'm wondering where this other current data is coming from. This is actually confusing. So let's do this. And also, let's make sure that we're not printing that somewhere else that's making it extra confusing. Oh, this is when it loads versus when we leave. Okay, I see. Let's go like this. Previous map name, building name. I wish there was a nice thing that would just print out all of the. I guess I could do that, but I just. Oh well, I should make a pretty print helper. This isn't really useful. Maybe we'll just do this for right now. Okay. Okay. What have we got here? Previous data. Nil, bulb game saying. Previous meta is 1-1. That's great. Okay, so what we worry about is going back this way though. Previous meta, 0-1. So why did it start there? So let's take a look at this. Just gotta figure out where the nav location is. Okay. So its tile name is nav. Great. Oh, its meta location is where it's going. Yeah, but that's fine. Oh, I know what its start location is. We can actually see that. We don't need that. What we need to know is why it didn't succeed with the other one. I think this previous meta location might be wrong when we're going into the forest map, so that's what we have to figure out. Load map from data, previous meta location equals previous meta location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, man. Previous meta location looks pretty right to me. Okay, what we're gonna try is this. When we load it, we're gonna tell ourselves what the location is. Okay, now we're also going to tell ourselves where the current location is. Okay, in the map, what I actually want to do is this. We're just going to go like this. So what we're going to do is tell what nav locations we're testing. And what the metadata is. And what the previous metadata is that it's comparing against. And then we're going to say that to tell us that, hey, this is what we're using as the exit. Okay. And everything's broken. That's fine. Line 72. Yes, this matches up with the previous one. Gotta fix them parens. Okay. See what's happening. Okay, so this is what matters. Here we go. Current, 0, 1. Great. Previous data, 0, 0. That might be fine. Previous metadata, 1, 1. Great. Testing nav, 1, 7. This is 1, 7. It's going to -1, -1. Previous meta was 1, 1. Found. Okay, so that's totally not correct. How does -1, 1 equal 1, 1? Oh, if nav equals previous scene, custom data.nav is nil, and the previous scene is nil. Ugh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. What we have to do is go previous scene does not equal nil, and there we go. Because you do not want to match it up if it is nil. That is probably the issue. Oh man, of course some of these dumb parentheses are wrong. Oh yeah. Hey, now it looks right. If you go out the left, you come in on the right. Now you can go wherever you want. If you go out the right, you come out on the left. This is great. This get me back to... Hey, that's awesome. Woo! Okay, now we're on to something. Fixed it. This is complicated and dumb, and we should fix it at some point. I'm gonna put this in here. This is dumb and complicated, and should be simplified. Okay, so that's getting us navigating. Now let's just see what happens with the places that we got. So first, let's get rid of the forced. Oop, I just closed something. I didn't mean to. Oh well. They won't always have left. That's fine. Okay, now it gets tricky. Now we're trying to figure out if traversing these things actually keeps the place that we had before, which is often difficult to tell because you have to keep in your mind just a vague look about the place. Okay, so this is great. Now let's see. What I want to do is this. What I want to do is go into bulb game settings. Okay, when we get our map, get map data and save if temp. Let's go look at get map data and save if temp. Okay, so what I want to know every time that we do this is if we're generating a new map or not. So, let's go map status. And here we'll go save map. I'm not sure exactly what we want yet. I know that we're going to want to print the map status. And at the very least, the length of the temporary maps and the length of generated. That's fine. Okay. No, that's fine. It's broken. Okay, so what do we want from the map status? Oh yeah, we want to put in X and Y. And then what we want to do is say, if we got it from the temporary map, just say was temp. Put was gen. Okay, let's start there. I actually have a feeling I know what's going on, what we haven't taken care of yet, but we'll see. Okay. Map status. Okay, it was a temp. There are no temps, no gens. Okay. Go here. Alright, it was a temp. 0 temps and 0 gens. That's weird. They should be increasing. It was a temp. Okay, everywhere we go was a temp. Oh, you know what? We can't get length because length doesn't mean anything because these are not ordered. They're not. We want the number of keys. Actually, you know what? I think that we can just do this. Let's do this. Because we might want to know what the keys are. So let's go through temporary maps. We're going to go but I don't want those, like if they start to get unruly. How many do I think could fit across? 1, 2, 3. let's say like 5. Greater than 0. Let's say keys line. So what we're going to do is that we're going to iterate through them. We are going to add 1 to total temps every time that happens. Oh, since we're actually doing this, good, we don't have to keep track of another variable. We're actually just going to do this. Say if total temps mod 5 equals 0, that means it's evenly divisible by 5. Then what we're going to print is keys line, and then we're going to set keys line back to nothing. And keys line is going to equal keys line space. Oh no, key. Yeah. That's all we need. We don't need the values. Okay, and then we're going to print total temps. And we want to do the same thing for generated. Total gens. We're going to reuse keyline, so we just have to set it back to nothing. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, there was 1 and 1. Great. Okay. Oh, dang it. Of course. There's nothing. Okay. Oh, come on. We need an exit. Okay, here we go. Was temp 1, 1. Okay. Well, it's counting it. Why is it not printing it? Can you not do modulus? No, modulo? That works. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's, we need to print it at the end. Because if we don't have 5 maps, then it will never hit 5, and therefore it will never print. Okay, there we go. So temps. 1, 1, yes, okay, great. Now we have to exit. Gotta find one with an exit. That is super annoying. Oh, here we go. Great. Okay, so 2, 1. Great. 2, 1, and 1, 1. Now it's just 2, 1, and 1, 1. But they're both still there, which is not good. 2, 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Okay. So far, we're not clearing anything out, and that's probably the problem. Because as we keep going, we're going to run into this annoying issue where they just keep growing. Now, they don't grow if you're passing through ones that you already have seen, so that's a good sign. I want to get up to 10 though to see what happens. We're at 9. Okay, 10 and 10. I don't know why this prints like this. It's weird. But anyway, okay. Let's go -2, -1. That's not on there. Okay. Now they're both in all of them. But that should not be right. So all of these can't exist. We have 10 maps generated, and now we have 12 places that we've gone. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we've gone 12 places. We've only generated 10 maps, so that's good. Except that it's not. Because we're supposed to be cycling our maps, which maybe we are, we just don't know it. But that should make it so that the temps and the gens, these need to be cleared out. So let's think about this. The temp maps are the actual full maps that we have that we need to clear every time you enter a level. But then we have to generate new ones. Oh no, we don't generate new ones. We generate them when you actually go to them. So, right after this, let's go clear temps. Let's go temporary maps. Be more so specific, not so lazy. This is what we should do every time, so that's fine. Let's go do that. Oh, I am going to pause for a moment.